What's good, YouTube? And welcome to the house. Not a reaction channel, not a pack opening channel, but here we're going to be reacting to a pack opening. Emmanuel Vasquez has actually sent me in something I haven't seen at all with Battles of Legend, which is a little bit of quality control. The names are missing from a ton of his ultra rares. He wanted me to shout out his Twitter specifically, at VasquezMe, in case any of you guys wanted to hit him up and maybe DM him to buy some cards, as well as the Shadow Games over here, his friend's YouTube. He said this YouTube works way harder than me, and I want people to check out this YouTube. So I'll have both of those linked down below. That being said, he does have copyright music, unfortunately, on this video, so we're just going to be commentating straight over it without hearing his live reaction, which I really would love to do. Looks like he supported his locals, got himself a couple of those lost arts, and we're just going to go ahead and scroll to where he has the box open. There it is, and let's go ahead and become a reaction channel on this not a reaction channel. So we have a fresh opening of Battles of Legend Armageddon. I don't think I have a box of this sent on the way to me from any sponsors, but I could be surprised later. Looks like we got the Trishula pack, the Dark Arm pack, Red Eyes, it's not Darkness, is it just Red Eyes Metal? I don't know. Chaos Emperor and Judgment Dragon pack. So he's just kind of showing off the different pack arts. They're gonna shuffle them up and deal. Let's see what we got from Emmanuel, and I can't wait to see. This is gonna be awesome. I can't remember the last time I pulled an error out of a pack. I know 2 Starlights out of my last 4 boxes, and he has a little pack opening trick there. Look at that. The secret rare went to the back, is it? All right, so how long will it take to get to the error, starting with Steam C? There it is already. Yo, this man, Secure Gardener, that's a nice first pull for invoked players. You know, go all Mirage, Secure Gardener, go into Makaba, and he kind of just like blew past those first 2. It looks like no names would have me jumping a little. Like I would have been like, yo, wait, okay, maybe it's a one-off, but I know he's gonna pull more. I saw some exciting ones that are gonna happen. Let's see what he pulls in pack number 2. What if he gets a Starlight in this box too? I probably would have already been in the picture. And there we have it. I believe that's Gate, and that is cool to see without a name. I don't know if I saw an imprint there. And Book of Moon for GOAT format with the winning pack on Angeli. So I feel like Book of Moon's a collectible here. That would be really cool to genuinely have this Book of Moon with no name that you've seen pulled fresh out of the pack. Now, imprint misprints are a little less desirable, and the harder the imprint, the more recreatable that is, because you can wipe the foil off the name. But with no imprint at all, that is so much more desirable because you cannot recreate it. That's an error that happens only at the Konami printing press, and there's a Galaxy Worm. I made fun of that with no name. And then invoked stuff with no names. I see a slight imprint. He's trying to show it off better. Yeah, there's a pretty, it's not like a deep one, so that would be hard to recreate. It looks like the stamp missed fully and ink, and it's like in a specific place in every pack that he's opening. So let's talk quality control real quick. With Toon Chaos, we had a lot of errors that weren't desirable and some that were miscuts, really cool things coming out, and straight damaged cards. And it was a weird thing to see. It's like Toon Chaos came from a printing place that Konami doesn't usually use, probably, and both Europe and us in the US had the same errors in our boxes. Let's see what's in this real quick. Boost the Warrior. So it's like the 3rd and 4th card no name. All the number collectibles with no names. I saw it looked like a sizable imprint for this one. And then we have the Specimen. That's still pretty impressive though, to have an entire box end up like this. Is it going to be every pack? So when it comes to this is like, they're still usually wiping or something, but some people have it down pat to where you can, it's a deep imprint that's left by the ultra rare foiling being put in, and yeah, we can see kind of a deeper imprint from this angle. Yeah, it looks like they all have imprints, so unfortunately not the most desired of misprint, but still really cool to see come out of the box, and some of them don't look deep enough to where you can still tell this is a Konami error. This is pretty wild to be missing the foiling like this, and definitely has to be memorable for him as a pack opening. My natural enemies, Guardians. I think he forgot to do the pack trick on that one. See, I could never be a professional pack opener. Look at this. I gotta put the secret rare this way. We're gonna hide it for last, best pull last. And then you're getting the misprints ahead of time. Like, oh, man, it's so, like, tedious to have to do that. So, and I better put this one in a sleeve. That kind of stuff when you're a pack opener. By the way, true pack opening trick. You take extra time on camera to put it in a sleeve and the video lasts longer. Weird. Invoked Elysium coming up next on the polls. Fan favorite Buster. Yeah. Oh man, so many people love getting locked out by that. And Zeroboros. Zeroboros has updated text, ironically, and here in no text for the name. Okay, that's a pretty funny one. And then number C92 there. So the number collectors have to be super happy with this pack, right? Like, we got 1 through 4 the fake ones, then we got 3 the real one. That's pretty awesome to see. Oh, that's a printing on the back of his card he's trying to show off. Whoa, you cannot recreate that one. That was imprinted into the back of his card. Wow. So that's a number 3 Cicada King. I wonder what card had that in the back. That's so weird. And then we got a penguin. Was it the penguin with it on the back? And you can see it's kind of light on the front. It's not heavy imprinting. But then to have one on the back, how does that even happen? How do you get to that? Like how does the printing sheet go through to where that's that way, but it's light on the front? Huh. That's I can't imagine. I actually can't think of an actual explanation for that one unless it ran through twice or in reverse to print. Goyo Defender coming out early. Master Rule 5 is very nice to that boy. And, oh, that's some memories, Kokimero Draco. That is some stun memories from old school Yu-Gi-Oh! And a Danger Jackalope along with a Ra's Disciple. Oh, with the upcoming God Card support in the Merrick set, people might want that Ra's Disciple as well. Again, anybody interested in cards can message him on Twitter, and the YouTube channel will be linked down below so that you can visit both of them for supplying this opening to us. Let's see what's in the next pack. Yo, this, I don't know. I almost feel like I'm Twitch streaming without a chat right now. Like, I wish chat was watching this with me. 4-Mud Skipper out here early. People have been arguing about that card as a tech for a long time. More misprints? Yeah! We got Appliancer and Sunlight Wolf. Oh, the true max rarity if you're going after that deck, I suppose. And an Escurado. Yeah, okay, I underestimated that reprint. It looks nice as secret rare first off. And second off, it did have a pretty high secondary market price, so when I was laughing at it a bit, I should have just been laughing at Chaos Neos. That actually kind of did need a reprint somewhere. And there's the Chaos... Oh. It's the last 2 cards that are, so the last 2 cards are the most desirable to actually see here. And I know, he's getting too excited to see what they are. Utopia Lightning's pretty cool to see with this misprint. And our little forest friends for the is it Melfi in the TCG? I believe it is Melfi. You see, we can't go back and redo things. We're a live reaction channel. We gotta get it wrong or right, whether, and the show goes on. Next pack up, we got the pack trick again. And it is Paradigm Dragon. I know it's Paradigm. Dude, it was late at night. It was 3 o'clock when the things happened. And on the Battles of Legends set reveal, I called it Paradigm, and I'm gonna regret it for all my life. But do you dig me? You know, chat? I miss you, chat. We'll be streaming tomorrow at 7 Central. I go crazy without them. Looks like we have one more pack from the other side. I wonder if we'll have an error on both sides for this opening, or just one. Pack trick is here. I know, I commentate on it, there's a pack trick or not. Peak content, boys. Fire Flint Lady! That's a really cool one to get with no name. That's good for the upcoming meta. That's cool. These are legal to play, by the way. The name is implied, even if not imprinted, that this card is what it is, and it does what it says in the description. So these are, or should be, legal for tournament play. If you ever have a question on that, ask your head judge when signing up for the event. Look, this has no name. Can I still play it? It's an official Konami card. Like, I recognize on my deck list this card is this name, and can explain to my opponent the exact name of the card. Just make sure the head judge is cool with it in case there is an issue, but there should be no issue with these cards. Even Konami printing errors can get you DQs. We've talked about that on the channel. Alright, we got Cicada King. I don't know why Whirlwind got reprinted Ultra. I wish it was a secret. And it looks like both sides of his pack have an issue, although, that's only one card without a name this time. On the other side, it was all 2s, right? 2. And that's only one without the name. Huh. It'd be cool to see some name shifts here, too. That would be kind of awesome to see, since we're in the misprinting with the name section. Next pack, we got a little trick. And then, starting with Gungner, this was weird to see an ultra rare. That was kind of odd. Oh, I saw this. That's what I was waiting for. Dude, the Elemental Hero high-end collectibles are nice, although that imprint did look somewhat deep on him, so maybe not as desirable. Still a cool... That's probably the best thing he pulled in terms of the misprints with no names besides Book of Moon. And again, the lighter the stamp, the better. Man, Shining Flare Wingman, my boy. Next up, what do we got? To the Moon, by the way, for vintage values. Maybe he'll need that one. Oh, vintage value sliding in your DMs. We got Invoked Elysium, Sunlight Wolf again, and our little Nature Bunny again. And does that one have... I couldn't see an imprint on that one. I wonder if it does have one or doesn't. That one looks like it doesn't, almost. Is he going to show him off again? Ah. So it looks like a lot of these have light imprinting. It's hard to tell by the angle. Very few might have none, and then some are heavy imprints, which are, again, less desirable. It's still a cool box. I would love to get my hands on a box like this live. Artifact Sanctum short printed, nice to see here. And it looks like another gate coming up without a name. Goyo Guardian again. So we're seeing some of the same printings in the same slots a lot of the times here. And I did like Ignition getting a secret rare. This is a really memorable card, really cool card, and looks amazing in secret. I don't mind whiffs in values like that, and I think it was even getting up there a little bit on the secondary market, but like cards that didn't need a reprint, I still appreciate a card like that ending up in this set. See, it's all preference sometimes when it does come to these products. Is this final pack? I can't tell. No, he's got more off to the side there. We've got ourselves another Book of Moon, so two for a goat. That and Zeraboros again. Yeah, a lot of the same slots seem like reprints. I wonder if that's due to the printing sheet or just the RNG of like this specific case or box of what happened. I love to see if more boxes ended up popping up like this. Like this is the better. This is the lighter in the printing errors. Product quality and blah, blah, blah. This is cool to see. This is what I would want personally if an error is happening to my pack. We got Invoked Raijin. That was great to be reprinted in here. Kokimero Drago again. And an Appliancer again. So yeah, on the second half... the penguin stuff. It's so odd to me that it ended up like getting secret slots and stuff, but like it's so cool. It is actually cool. So this man seems to be enjoying his box quite a bit. Is there something wrong with it, or he's just showing it off? The foiling's pretty cool. Again, copyright audio. I can't hear what you're saying, man. And I'm sure he'll be in the comment section down below. He actually hit me up on the YouTube comments first, before Twitter, from what I saw. So he'll be around, I hope. And next up, we're gonna see Assault Blackwing. Paradigm again. We got Galaxy Worm, no name. Yeah, we're getting this into the same ones. Okay, interesting. Now, what can this man pull in the chase section? We haven't seen a Chaos Imp. We haven't seen too many of the high money cards. He seems to be enjoying what he's pulling, though. Other regions that didn't get jump promos are definitely loving having the new dragons as well. All four of them, Trishula being the most competitive. That was low in price today, too, at $4. I feel like for a shorter print, that was a decent pull. All right, number one with a name this time. So we're seeing the slots maybe change up a little. Maybe something... Purga Trio! Woo! That's my boy. I always liked how he looks kind of like Gengar at the front. Like, I've always loved this card. And we got another Torpedo, no name. And he gets himself the Red Eyes from Jump. Oh, Darkness Metal. It does have metal in the name. Whew. That was also... Okay, so the dragons were welcome. They just weren't the most exciting thing in the world to me, as, like, Trishula was the only one that did end up, like, seeing meta play. And, oh boy, everybody's getting Calamities sooner. But they needed to be reprinted at some point, and you couldn't just, like, push them out between special editions after they already killed special editions. So this did kind of end up being the perfect product to put them in. More hero cards. Can we get more hero misprints? Intruder Alarm. Even better, the Gate misprints. Can he get them all? And we got the, that's that machine guy. Isn't one of the big five turned into him? What's his name? Let me know. I saw that on the original reveal, and I was like, yo, isn't that one of the big five? Is he taking over the world through the appliancers? What's the actual lore here? Not sure. Looks like we're down to our 4 last packs. Manus is having trouble keeping his piles together. I have that problem too sometimes. Hollows can be slippery. Let's see what we got. Or maybe last 3. That other one looks opened. I haven't been keeping count. I know, not a professional reaction channel at all. 4 Mud Skipper. Into another Fireflint Lady. That is a nice one to have. It looks like semi-deep imprints for these 2, but not the worst. And then number C1 as well for his Chase Bull. That's actually been surprisingly high in price for something you don't need to stuff your extra deck full of necessarily. That's still a good card to have in play, but it's been staying up in price despite being pretty accessible. So that's kind of cool. I think it's like $8-10 or something like that. And the final pack, or nope, my bad. 2-pack, two. We've got ourselves Obedience School going into Lion No Name. That's a good one. That is a shorter print, ultra rare. And another Secure Guard for the invoked players. And Numeron Network. Now this man's pulling hot at the end. Oof, he's got to cool down. Finally, what are you gonna pull, Emmanuel? What are you going to get as the finale? Let's see. Last pack magic. Can we end on a holo? Of course you're gonna end on a holo. Everything's holo. What you got for me? It's Appliancer and another Ra's Disciple. Not the worst. And we got a Fossil Fusion here for the end. And that will be the video. Double thumbs up. Thank you so much for letting me actually get in on this video and react to it. Again, go check out the Shadow Games, or you can check out Emmanuel Vasquez, VasquezME, over on Twitter if you're interested in any of these cards at all. I do believe he would be pretty legitimate about these, as we've seen the pack opening themselves. So, thank you so much for allowing me to upload this, and go check them out over there. That was really exciting. That's so cool to see.